There we go. Now we're live. Okay, cool.
I have to sign in.
Okay, I call this meeting to order at 2:25 p.m. Vice President, or what did I say? 12:25. Okay. Vice President. Here. Director of Internal Affairs. Here. Director of Finance. Here. Director of Outreach. Present. Director of Student Technology. Here. Director of Legislative Affairs.
Present.
Cool. Approval of the agenda. Are there any motions to amend or approve?
I motion to approve the agenda.
I second.
Moved by Alicia, seconded by Mariah. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed unanimously. Approval of the minutes. They have been sent to you.
I motion to approve the minutes.
Seconded.
Moved by Moira, seconded by Ben. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed unanimously. Now is the time for public comment. Welcome and thank you to those members of the public who are present in today's meeting. This segment of the meeting provides the Executive Board an opportunity to hear new concerns and new perspectives on current issues relating to the UW-Tacoma student body. The Executive Board will neither discuss nor debate topics raised during public comment. This is not because we don't value commenters' perspectives.
God, Holly.
I'm reading too fast. Let me start over. The Executive Board will neither discuss nor debate topics raised in public comment. This is not because we don't value commenters' perspectives, but to ensure that any related action is taken transparently before a duly notified public at a future meeting. However, directors may ask clarifying questions of those giving public comment or request to meet to gain further insight after the meeting. In addition, ASUWT is committed to fostering a constructive and respectful environment in these meetings. As such, we kindly ask that all remarks made during public comment reflect professionalism, respect, and come from a place of mutual understanding that we are all here to advocate on behalf of students. With that, I begin a public forum in which we have no members of the public present.
That was impressive, I have to say.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, just press play every time.
No, that would be smart. Moving down to unfinished business, in which we have done, to now new business, and I'm going to kick it to Susan.
Okay, so I have to have you guys approve the special allocations that we voted on this year. Those are the projected costs. Green is how much we funded. All of this would just be $13,365.62 out of our $100,000 limit. We rejected 2 proposals and amended 1. We rejected 1 because it didn't fall under the type of requests we take. And the other one, funds were acquired from annuals, so it wasn't needed. And then the one we amended, we worked in collaboration with the IT to get most of that for free. So we just had to pay for peripherals and any cords and cables we needed. So yeah.
Awesome. Good job. Yeah, that's great.
Very exciting. Any questions about what we funded or anything
What
else?
happened to the one that was submitted late?
We did not consider that proposal, and it was accepted during annual allocations.
Okay.
And our vice chair is now Amanda Wartick. Yeah, that's just a side note.
Is there any further discussion or motions for approval?
I motion to approve.
Is there a second?
I second.
Moved by Ben, seconded by Alicia. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed unanimously. Special allocations budget has been approved. And then we'll do this again for annual, I'm guessing.
Yes, annual will need to be done as well when it comes around. Let's go annual.
Okay, no other new business. Move down to director's updates. Anyone have anything they want to share? Yes.
Okay, thank you. Please fill out your slides for Student Forum. It is happening on the 26th. I haven't seen any slides entered yet.
I asked them to send me updates.
Oh, thank you so much, Nora.
I responded to you this morning. I will take care of it this weekend.
I saw that. Thank you. Otherwise, if you have questions about what you think you want to add or don't know what to add, just ask. There's plenty to talk about. So, yeah.
I know it's being held in here. Is media services coming up, or are we using this recording setup to live stream it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're gonna have it kind of similar to this, but with the circle tables.
Okay.
I gotta request access
Cool.
to it.
So are they bringing cameras then, or I mean these work fine. Okay.
We could probably just do it
Yeah, whichever.
like this. Okay.
It would just be harder for people to see the slides, but on the live.
Well, I mean, at least it would still get the information verbally, but
Mhm.
I see your point.
I didn't request access for it too. To the slides.
Oh, that's a good point. Does everybody have access to the Canva account? The SAB Outreach Canva? Do you? Okay. If you don't, then I can give it to you. It's really easy login and I can send you it.
Okay, sweet. I have updated a lot of our forms for the outreach tracking as well as the money request form. I got a lot of feedback. Did anyone fill it out? Did you like it? You liked it?
So much.
Okay, sweet. Thank you. But that's it. Yeah. Fill them out, please.
Catching up on stuff.
I know.
The main thing on my end for updates or announcements, Washington College Grant. This is more of a public announcement than, well, everyone here also as well. Email your legislators, especially the Senate right now specifically. So sort of the bump we're running into already is the House is not going to hear it because they've designated the Senate as the mover. So the Senate bill is the one that's going to progress. But the chair of Ways and Means will not hear it for the fiscal committee if it is still at 70% MFI as opposed to 65% MFI. So we're trying to change the messaging right now to 65% MFI so that we can still pass it. So please email your legislators. Holly sent an email today giving a template of what you should be sending out. So please send that out.
Ashley told me not to send that until there was more info. So it's drafted, it just hasn't been sent yet.
The one that this morning?
Yeah, she sent that and then she said, hold off, we're doing a 180, so don't send anything yet.
Okay. Let me check with Colin then.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, still, definitely email your legislators about the Washington College Grant because it's a tough one this year.
And what happens if this doesn't get passed at
Okay.
65%?
Okay. So I was not planning to explain this entire thing. So, okay, the way the Washington College Grant is currently set up is that it is codified into law at 55%. At the current state that it is in, because there was an extension that was passed last year, it is currently at 65%, but it's not codified. So after this year, it will drop back down to 55% MFI. MFI also stands for median family income. So basically, that is the percentage of the population based on income that can access the Washington College Grant. So what we're trying to do is get it codified into law at 65% so that we can ensure that it still covers the current base of students that have access to it and it won't go back down after this year. Okay. I hope anyone listening also understood that.
Any other updates?
Quick update. Well, nothing new, but we have 3 open Senate positions: IAS, School of Nursing and Healthcare Leadership, and Social Work and Criminal Justice. You sent an email. Okay, cool. So Holly will send out an email, but also to each of you, if you know anybody in those schools, please tell them to apply. We also have an open multimedia specialist position that we will need to fill for spring quarter. So encourage people to apply to that as well. So Mariah can have some help.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Anything else? Advisor updates. You? I know I'm meeting with them, but I don't know how much of it is official until she puts it in writing.
That's right. Okay. Hi, everyone. Updates on elections for ASUWT. Melissa, our elections administration chair, has started. Super excited to have one. Thanks for hiring one. The candidate packets are released. They have been for the last week or so. On the 17th, Melissa will start to look through those and verify and confirm those who have fulfilled the requirements and are able to run. She will email them and allow them to know that they're good, they're in the campaigning, and they're due March 7th. So start broadcasting that. Melissa will be working on advertising, promoting, hosting a few info sessions, which are great to further explain the process before students decide to run. Along with elections coming, well, students will inevitably vote for their next administration. We're also going to be doing Oscar nominations, which open on Monday, even though it's a holiday, they're still going to open. So students will get all the forms, and those nominations are due by April 7th. It'll be on the website. They got time for those, but we'll be thinking about all of the great student leaders, faculty, staff members, campus impact, RSO of the year, RSO advisor of the year, and our top dog award, plus our departmental awards, which are chosen by the particular departments that are co-sponsoring with us. And that is May 2nd as a ceremony. So mark your calendars. 5:30 doors open, 6 o'clock. The ceremony begins. We'll have hearty appetizers because that's how I explain it, and desserts and beverages. So something for Susan really to consider, which I've told her already. The Board of Regents meeting is for fee conversations and approvals has been moved to May this year. May 8th, so instead of June 13th, when we usually would do this. We're seeking clarification on if that means that STF and SAF will need to be entirely done with their process and know how much they're spending based on the proposals provided, or just if they're choosing to maintain or increase the fee for either of those areas. So Susan is going to be speaking with her committee about potential fee increases for STF, and that will need to be approved by you all after they decide. So that will be coming down the pike, and it's a little earlier than expected. So Susan and I have been talking about some plans on how to make sure we're going to make that goal. I think that's it. Remember, Monday is a holiday, no classes, and our office will be closed in observance, but the YMCA will be open. Well, some people are working. The UW Tacoma is closed.
Question about Oscars. Can ASUWT officials nominate ASUWT for campus impact?
Yeah, you can self-nominate. You can anyone out there. You can nominate yourself. You can nominate your RSO. You can nominate your event, whatever it is. Because what did you say? Campus impact. Campus impact will be determined by student choice vote, along with outstanding staff, outstanding student leader, and outstanding faculty member. And then the top dog, RSO of the advisor of the year, and RSO of the year will be determined by a selection committee. So, cool.
You have something to say, Ben?
Oh, no, you have updates to give though.
Yeah. Share updates. I'm working on getting an MOU for the student ledge fee drafted. I will be circulating it with you guys for input main people being Ben and Alicia for that. We still need the Senate to pass a resolution, but once things with divestment and all that die down, then that's my biggest priority, along with working with Moira for Constitution, which if you may have received an email from Moira regarding reaching out to you about any changes about your position, if you have already indicated that you would like changes made. If you hadn't already, if you've been thinking since the last time we had this conversation that you want some changes to your position in the Constitution, reach out and then let's find a time to meet so we can discuss those. Because we'll want to get this done probably by the end of this month so elections people can get that prepared for the ballot for spring. Sarah, motion to adjourn.
I motion to adjourn.
A second.
Moved by Ben, seconded by Mariah. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed unanimously. Goodbye. Thank you. Because it seems